All right, Big Bang. Today is Tuesday. It is March 3rd. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Snake Draft Tuesday. We got Kenjac on Zoom. We got KFC on Zoom. That probably means it's going to be a TV or movie episode. You guys saw it. It's most punchable TV and movie characters. Kenjac, welcome back.
Thank you very much. It's been like, what, a few months. What was the last one we did? I forget.
I feel like we just did one with Kenjac.
Yeah.
A couple months ago.
Was it that long ago?
I think so. Kev, what's up?
I'm good, man. I'm doing good. I'm always excited when I get the snake draft text from you. And then today I had to reorganize some things to make this time work, because once I asked you what the topic was and I heard it was punchable faces, I was like, I was honestly about to pass. I was like, tomorrow's not gonna work, but I had to do this one.
Yeah, no, I love it. This is right up your alley. I mean,
This is right up my alley because a lot of people say I have a punchable face. So this is like glass houses on this draft for me.
And I feel we could all leave the draft room and you'd be able to fill this up with like 50 spots yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nobody hates like Kevin.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a
generational hater.
But I also think there's a difference between like just hate and punchable. I wanted to ask you guys that before we start, because like there's a lot of characters who are horrible that you want, like want them to die, you want them to see justice, but does that mean you want to like just punch them in the face? So I think there's a little
Dave,
bit of...
do you want to ask the question you asked me before?
See, the way I thought of it, like I don't think this has.
He wants to punch women.
But it's you're not actually. You're not.
Some women.
Some women have punchable faces too. This is an equal opportunity puncher.
Accurate.
But I don't.
Dave, it would be sexist to not include the
Thank
women.
you.
If anything we learned this week, we got to include the women.
Yeah, and it's not all in the face to me. Like punchable is obviously your character. There's a lot that goes into it.
Punchable doesn't mean that
someone
you're
in the
going
face.
to punch them. That means they have a punchable face. You know?
Or I just think they're punchable, like just the way they act.
Yeah, totally.
Exactly.
It's
That's why there's a lot of interpretation here. I think you can go a lot of different ways.
Okay, yeah, because you're right. I did want to talk about that. We've done villains, we've done bullies, and I kind of looked at both lists and I'm like, there's a little overlap, but not a ton. This is not just the worst guy. This is
you can't just be like Hitler is punchable. It's like, oh yeah, I guess, but like, or I don't know, maybe that mustache is punchable. I don't know, but it can't just be like bad guy. You know?
Yeah.
Have you seen Mikey Betts post Turkey?
No, got a Hitler thing going on?
some say. Yeah.
Some would say. Some would say the haircut.
Mustache or?
No, I
around
tried
the
to
world?
encourage him to maybe trim up that mustache a little bit, and he didn't think that was a good idea.
I don't think
Fly
you should
around the
encourage
world
that.
for looks and come home and people say you look like Hitler. That's not a good trip, man. That's not successful.
Do not. All right, then. It sounds like we're all on the same page, which is good. Let's do the order here. KFC, Jacob here has a number 1 through 5 behind his back. What number is it?
2.
Kenjac. It is not 2.
3.
Oh, keep. Well,
Can't do that,
So just
Jacob.
keep it. We're gonna go around.
Sorry.
He's learning.
It's all right.
Sorry,
Jacob's
sorry.
filling. All right. So 1 through 5, Chief.
1.
Dave.
2.
5. KFC.
Just start it over.
4.
Is this the
Like
same?
paralyzed. Hold on, Jacob.
No.
So we're trying to figure out who has a number. We're gonna keep going until someone gets it.
Okay, copy.
Okay.
I have a new number.
Okay.
Between 1 and 5. It's staying behind my back. I'm not gonna take
All
it
right,
out.
Kevin.
Okay.
1
Until
through
someone
5.
gets it.
What number is it?
3.
No.
Okay. Kenjac.
5.
No.
Chief.
2.
Yes.
Okay. What spot do you want?
I'll go 3rd.
All right. Now Jacob has a number 1 through 4 behind his back. Dave, what number is it?
2.
No.
1.
No.
Kevin.
4.
No.
3.
Yes.
Okay. What spot do you want?
I'll go 2nd.
All right. Jacob now has 1 through 3 behind his back. Dave, what is it?
2.
No.
1.
Yes.
I'm gonna go 4th.
Ooh.
1 or 2, Kevin.
2.
Yes.
All right. You want 1 or 5?
I'll take the first pick.
All right. Hey, guys, before we get going, I want to talk about Rowback, though. Rowback Activewear, best fit, best feel. You all know how much I am a supporter of Rowback. The hoodies are hands down the best. I see at least one person wearing the joggers every day as well. And the fleeces are made for Chicago winters, warm and comfortable, but my new favorite is the Rowback vest. This thing is warm, has zipper pockets, stretch side panel, so it's comfortable and easy to move in, and just a really clean look in my opinion. So I wear it over my hoodies, and with my joggers I can't take off. Rowback's the best, Chief.
Oh, I always wear Rowback. The joggers are great. I can't wait for vest season. A little golf with the Rowback vest, you cannot beat that.
That's it. And hopefully you get some good weather for St. Patrick's Day. A nice green Rowback hoodie would look very sharp.
Can I tell you something?
What's that?
I already got mine.
Do you?
Yeah.
Perfect. I saw, pulling this up now, so I'm looking at, they partnered with the FDNY Pipes and Drums Band,
Oh, that's cool.
and they made a hoodie for that, I believe. It's sweet. It's sweet. Go check that out.
They
just
got a
posted-
great green and white kind of quarter zip looking thing too.
Yeah, they posted. It looks like a polo. Excuse me. It's an awesome a whole collection of them. So
Yeah.
honestly, go check that out. Perfect for St. Patrick's Day. They're really cool. Go on their Instagram, follow them, Rowback, and see all the collaborations and everything they're doing. They're great. So use code DOG on rowback.com for 20% off for all new customers through the end of this week. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off all vests, joggers, fleeces, and more with code DOG. Go check out Rowback. They are great. Also, guys, Stella Blue coffee, crafted with 100% Colombian coffee. Each can is a good source of protein. Comes in 2 smooth flavors, espresso, cafe mocha, and espresso sweet cream. But the great thing about Stella Blue is that its benefits go beyond the great taste themselves. Every purchase supports animal rescue organizations. So when you drink Stella Blue, not only are you drinking the great tasting coffee, you're also helping save dogs. And if lattes aren't your thing, Stella Blue has a variety of formats of customizable coffee. Try it now at StellaBlueCoffee.com. So the order is Kevin, Kenjac, Chief, Eddie, White Sox, Dave. Without further ado, Kevin, lead us off.
I'm gonna go with the guy who I think is everything that we just talked about. The villain, hateable, and punchable. It's Joffrey Baratheon with that scrappy, fucking smug, elite trust fund face of his. Not only does his actions, like he's picking on the girls and beating animals and all that, but the looks, like I said earlier, the actual punchable face matches up as well with that stupid little blonde haircut, that smug face. I mean, honestly, it ruined his career. He was so punchable and so hateable. Like, he's never done anything else, and I don't think he ever can. So when you're that punchable that it ends a career, I'd say that's got to be a #1 pick.
Yeah, I was about to say that he literally quit acting because people associated his actual real life persona with Joffrey Baratheon so much that he's like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
I hope that HBO pays him enough, forever. That guy deserves royalties till he's dead because he lost it all because he was so good at it.
That's a testament to how, like you said, how good of a role a job he did at that role is that people fucking hated him in real life.
Is he a top 1 character from Game of Thrones that you think of when someone says it? Because I think there's an argument.
Yeah,
He's that hateable.
There's a lot of villains, but I think the most intriguing one, Ramsay Bolton is he's a really bad villain, but he just chops your dick off and tortures you and stuff. Joffrey, I think, is a dynamic villain. There's a lot there, and I think in a show full of villains, he might be #1, and so that has to put him in the top of the list.
I think it's a combination too of he had this power, but at his core he was such a giant pussy.
Yes.
That you're someone just knocked this fucking guy out. This child.
Yeah. If you played the name game, the drinking game.
Yeah, he's pretty quick.
I think he's easily top 3. He comes to mind.
He's a combination too of things where it's he's everything that you want to hate. Where he's rich kid, hateable.
Yep.
English accent, snotty, hateable. Big round face that it almost fits a boxing glove perfectly. I don't know how to explain it. And then also physically weak bitch boy, and then on top of that also sadistic and an asshole. So it's every single thing you want to hate all wrapped up into one person.
That's perfect. Why the Purple Wedding, his death is pretty satisfying because that face, it's it's you're not punching him, but you're ruining that face. So it was very satisfying.
Yeah.
Oh, and mother that guards him from everything that goes wrong. The school mom that comes in, it's my kid that's causing a disruption is not a big deal. That's Cersei. Right. So it makes it worse.
He's just not being challenged enough. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, when he beats and I think fucks those hookers with those sticks with the
yeah.
Oh
crossbow,
my god, that was Somebody punch this fucking kid.
Yeah. No, good pick, and he's a perfect guy who could overlap from the past ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
He is
definitely.
punchable as well as like a elite villain. Kenjac, you're up.
It was one of two for me. I figured that Joffrey was going to go one, so that's why I wanted to get the 2 spot. And I'll go with Percy from the Green Mile.
Yeah.
And I think
That
it's a
was
lot
high.
of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the same reasons as Joffrey, minus the English accent. Like physically weak, but rich kid son, right? Like he was like he got sent there by the governor or whatever. Just like wielding his power over everybody, just a sadistic asshole, and not like again, like you guys are saying, like the Hitler thing or whatever. Like you don't want a big bad, scary bad guy, I think, to really be on this list. You want it to be someone whose power only comes from authority that's given to him. And I love that. It just makes him such a hateable guy. And the actor also a huge piece of shit too. So on top of that,
Oh,
Oh,
really?
is he? That makes it great. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
he married like a 15-year-old or something. Like it was
What?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Courtney Stodden. Do you remember that?
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
oh
Yeah.
Yes, I forgot
I
about that. She actually-
never made that connection.
I didn't either. Wow.
She, oddly enough, just popped up on my timeline today, and she made a video being like, "This is to everyone who was like hating on me all those years ago. I was a 16-year-old child, and I was kind of like, yeah,
Fair.
that was kind of fucked up, man.
Yeah.
We were burying that girl when she was being like, trapped in a marriage.
Yeah, with like this fucking 50-year-old freak guy. Like it is.
Yeah.
So there's levels to it that have only gotten. It's aged like wine. My hatred of Percy and the Green Mile. So I think he's a great hateable character.
Pick.
Good pick.
Chief.
High on my list. I'm going to go, maybe this is like a deep cut, but
I think deep cuts are good for this one. I think this is like a lot of people will have on their list that you're not.
the blonde ponytail Harvard guy in Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
That's good.
That guy.
Great fucking pick.
That guy.
Yes.
Instantly, he walks on screen and is immediately like the first thing out of his mouth is like a douchebag comment. Rich, kind of like the same as the other two, like rich, elitist, like a Harvard mouth, just a piece of shit. So I don't even know the character's name.
No, I don't even
know
think
if
he has one. I don't think he has
But
one.
everybody,
He does. I'm trying to find.
They
because
probably
when I
give him one for like the credits, but I don't think they ever.
Clark?
Minnie Driver might actually just.
Like she
might,
knows him and
Yeah,
says
she's
his
like
name.
he
just
for
get
sure has a
away.
name because when I
Yeah.
was looking stuff up for this, he popped up in it. I'll find it.
Yeah, I think it's Clark.
Clark,
Is that it?
says,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I was
Clark.
thinking of when
And Clark
I
is a good name for
suggested
that,
this
by the way.
topic.
yeah, it is.
It is a very punchable name. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Chad would have been like over the top for him. I think Clark's a good like elitist name for that.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Very good pick. Chief.
Great pick.
Okay, good.
All right, to me, I'm gonna go with Cal from Titanic.
Good one. Yep.
Just an all-time scumbag. Hops in the lifeboat with the kid. Overall, just a bad guy. I
Yeah.
could rattle off like 5 things that he did. Where
Also, I think Rose was 16 in that.
oh, was she?
I'm pretty sure she was.
You're right.
Yeah, I think she was 16.
I don't think I ever realized that.
major scumbag across the board. I think he was like physically abusive to her as well, if I remember
He
correctly.
slapped her in the movie.
And he is a good example of the face. Like,
Yeah.
he's got that like rich guy, like curly
swoop,
swoop
yeah,
hair,
yeah.
and it's like you just want to fucking.
Rich, physically and mentally weak too. On top of it, so it's all the factors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I put the coat on her. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He sucked. He was a great casting. Like that was
Yeah.
the perfect.
How do you feel when you're an actor and that happens? Like when you apply for the role and it's like piece of shit elitist scumbag, and they're like, "You're the guy."
Mm-hmm. I think about that all the time.
They probably are just like, I'm just such a good actor. Yeah, I could play
Yeah.
this.
Even with that show, there's that Hulu show that came out recently with Ashton Kutcher one, where it's like you have the ugly and the hot versions of people. Like, yeah, we want you to play like the ugly version of this character. Like, that's gotta suck.
Yeah. Damn, yeah. Has he done a lot since then?
Billy Zane?
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
He played Marlon Brando kind of recently in a movie. But yeah, definitely not a huge career, I would say.
But yeah, great role. He was awesome
Yeah.
in that. He was very believable as being a hateable scumbag who would like to be punched. Dave, you're up.
I am going with Harry Ellis from Die Hard. Just it's for Harry. To me, it's more that you know the exact kind of person he is. If like it weren't for that movie,
That's a good pick.
Just a money-making finance douchebag with that perfectly trimmed beard
Beard
that
is
comes in and he tries to sell Hans Gruber like it's in an actual like a sales something meeting, and it's just everything.
Calls everyone baby.
Yeah, just like he's such a fucking mega douche, and I was so happy when he got a fucking bullet to the brain in that movie.
On the Die Hard wiki page, I looked it up because I didn't know the name off the top of my head. They describe him as, quote, a cocaine abuser and stereotypical yuppie. That's it.
That's
the guy
exactly
you want to
yeah,
punch in the
exactly.
fucking face.
Second half was bad.
It's just I want to walk into that room with all the terrorists from Germany and shit and just fucking punch that guy in the head. That's all I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
That's a very good pick, I think.
Yeah, that is.
Very good pick.
You're up again.
And so there's a lot of like outs. I'm gonna go with another one because I think we'll be able to get to the funnier ones later in the draft. But I'm gonna go with the next one. I'm going to the Patriot for this movie. I'm going with Colonel Tavington. I fucking hate that guy. The British, like I hate the British. They're more punchable than any other ethnicity there is. And he just plays it to a T. Riding his horse with his red coat, with his beady blue eyes. He shoots the kid in the beginning of the movie. There's just nobody I want to punch more than the fucking
locks the doors of the church and lights
them all on fire.
Yeah.
He's just got that air of superiority because he's a Brit and they're the colonizer or the settlers rather. Fuck that guy. I fucking hate
he
him.
like meets him at the fort later, and he's like, "Your son died like a dog," or whatever. Like, I just fucking hate this son of a bitch. And then he was great as Draco Malfoy's dad too. Later, I don't think he was gonna end up.
He's had a handful of good roles. The actor,
Yeah, he's great.
Jason Isaacs.
yeah,
He's awesome. I love
He's
him.
in Death of Stalin. Very, very good.
Mhm.
He was
Death of
fantastic.
Stalin is like one of my favorite movies in the last 15 years.
He's Zukov in that. He's really, really, really good in that. Yeah.
yeah. He's a good actor, and like he's a good actor because he played such a douche in that movie. He nailed it. But otherwise, he's a good actor too. But oh my god, is he punchable in that movie?
It was like a shockingly scarring movie scene with that, right?
When he shoots
like,
it.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
I was
every
like,
time he's on fucking.
yeah, because I remember being like a kid and being like, oh my god, like people are fucking evil.
Was he? Now I haven't seen the movie in a minute. Was he in the scene when they have the scarecrows out in the distance and he looks through and he thinks it's his cab? He is in
Yeah,
that
he
scene.
tries to bait him.
Yeah.
He tries to bait Mel Gibson, and he's like, yeah, your son died like a dog, blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Try to get him to fight him so that they can detain him, and then then they get out.
And the way that he swings the sword is so fucking British and douchey in the end of the movie. Like you could see like he's trying to like have fundamentals in the sword fight. Like this is how you're supposed to sword fight, like Marquis of Queensberry. And he's just a douche. I fucking hate him and I want to punch him in the face.
Satisfying death, though. Very satisfying.
Very satisfying death.
Yeah. All right, I'm up again. This one also has some overlap, but I mean, Johnny Lawrence was such a cocksucker. Karate Kid.
Yep.
I mean, they beat the fuck out of Daniel like 5-on-1 or whatever it was, and he was the ringleader of it all. Yeah.
It's that country club shit too. That's if he was just a ninja, a karate guy who fights you and beats you up, whatever. But it's more when he's outside the dojo, when he's at like the country club or that like gala and the way he dresses and all that shit. That's why you want to punch him.
Yeah, like his perfect blonde swoop, like everything about him makes him a punchable character.
Really good pick.
Chief, you're up.
All right. I feel like if you guys veto this one, I'll pivot, but I feel like this is a worthy pick. Seth Green playing himself in Entourage.
I had him on the list.
No,
Yeah,
totally.
I'll allow
Totally
that.
vetoed.
Okay. All right.
Because also, if you want, you could just take Seth Green and like what was that, Malibu's Most Wanted or something. Like Seth Green can be a pretty punchable guy. So whatever role you want, but the Entourage one is.
Oh, he was insufferable. Like you were just waiting for him to get fucking clocked in the face, just being like a passive aggressive douchebag, veiled comments about Sloan the whole time, and then finally like actually crosses the line.
I mean, he's playing a
I
character in
just
the
saw
show,
your-
so it's
True.
Best
Yeah.
friends in real life, apparently.
It's not vetoable.
Yeah. Okay.
Kenjac, I just saw your face, by the way, because that was Jamie Kennedy, not Seth Green, right?
Yeah. Jamie.
I saw you go like this, and I was like, oh, I know.
I was like, I think that was
something
Jamie Kennedy. They're very similar. They're definitely doppelgangers for sure.
They're cut from the same cloth, definitely.
But
Have any of you guys ever been in an actual bar fight? I have not. I think that is one instance where I would actually be like, it's fucking going down right here. Like in the middle of the club, he's like, what did he say about the Jackson
Pollock
yeah,
thing?
the
Yeah.
Jackson
Yeah,
Pollock.
yeah.
I'd be like, all right, motherfucker, it's on right here. I don't care if we get arrested. I don't care what the charges are. I'm going to fucking try to kill you.
That's a really good pick.
Kenjac, you're up.
There's a couple on my list. I think I want to go with another one, kind of in the same vein, I guess, as the ones we've talked about before. I'll go with Commodus from Gladiator, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
I think he is one of the all-time, and you could do the power thing for sure, but like it goes down to that whole list of things again, where it's like, rich kid doesn't deserve power, has no physical threatening aura to him whatsoever. Like even like in the scene where like they show him like training everybody. I remember I read about this once. Like in Gladiator, everyone else like trained and got ripped, and he's like, I don't want to be ripped. I want to be like kind of chubby because I want to be like they're letting me win fights because I'm the Emperor's son.
Yeah.
Or the Caesar's son, whatever. And I think he's great killing his dad. You want to fucking kill him, trying to kill Maximus' family. Like you hate this guy. Every single bit about him. You hate this guy's fucking guts. And again, face fit for a glove. You know what I mean? And just, I love it. And fantastic performance.
It's got that little like
The cleft lip.
Yeah.
lip. Yeah.
Fucking nail that. Yep.
The
just wanna
part where
punch this
he's telling Maximus about like his wife when they were like murdering her, and his son is just like, oh my fucking god.
Is
Like,
when they
you-
ravaged her over
Yeah.
and over, and like he's just like, I'll get you the next time. And he's like,
Yeah.
oh, so good.
Good pick.
I'm up.
Yep.
2, right?
Yep. Second pick. Yeah, you
Okay.
get two.
My first one, I'm super pumped that this slipped to me because I thought this could have been like a number 1 overall pick. I guess it's a show that you have to have watched though. Pete Campbell. From Mad Men.
Oh fuck.
Holy fucking shit. Mad Men is certainly popular enough that I think a lot of people out there are going to know this. But if you don't know it and you don't know Pete Campbell, I could have made the argument to take him over Joffrey. He is the fucking worst, man. That slick comb over, his voice, the way he yells at his wife, Trudy, the way he's always like complaining to Don Draper and the world's out to get him. He's the victim. He's the best. He's a snake. He goes behind everyone's back. He has a little bit of a redemption arc at
does.
times, but for the most part, oh my God, early on, every time he's on the screen, it almost like ruined the show for me because I was like, I hate this guy so much, I can't even enjoy the fucking show.
And he was so like they just made him the perfect fucking 60s sexist asshole
Yes.
douchebag
Oh.
from the first episode.
Yep, the
And
way he
you're-
fucks with
Peggy.
Elizabeth Moss and his
Yeah.
wife. Oh my
Yeah.
God, he is so bad. So, and he is like, he's not like evil. It's just like that guy just deserves to get punched in the fucking face.
He's a little fucking weasel.
That dude
And
hasn't worked a
then-
bunch either. Carthizer or whatever. Like he didn't get a bunch of work after Mad Men.
No,
either.
no,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
He's
Right,
married
very-
to fucking Rory from Gilmore Girls in real life,
That's
and
right.
then she had a little cameo on that show too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So what? I've never seen it. So what is he just works with Don Draper?
He's
or what?
effectively like your quintessential Ivy League prep school rich kid,
Cunt. Yeah.
sleazy sales bag, who's like clearly has some sort of an inferiority complex.
Yes.
So he's always like doing like shitty things and like always complaining like he's never getting like his due and his credit. And then he does get the shit kicked out of him
Yeah.
in one
Payne,
episode.
Payne, right?
yeah.
What's his name? Lane Payne, whatever. Yeah.
Lane Price, the like the
Yes.
English CFO.
Yeah.
That is ironically, we were just talking about Commodus. That is Richard Harris's, who played the first Emperor's son. So the guy who plays the Emperor in the beginning of Gladiator, that is the father of Lane Price in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, I just
All right, my second pick. This is a little bit of an old man pick. Our younger audience probably might not know this movie, but I'm gonna go to The Princess Bride, and I'm taking Prince Humperdinck.
Great name.
Do you know that movie? Do you guys know this character?
That's
Yeah.
from like the early 90s, right?
I've seen it
Probably
as a
even
kid.
80s.
I've seen it
Yeah,
as a kid.
that's why. I mean, this is a pick for me. I don't know if this is gonna hit on the graphic. I don't know if it hits on the vote. But if you know The Princess Bride, this guy is the fucking worst. He sends all of the other guys out there to like do the work to kill the man in black. He's basically like kidnapping the girl. And he's like, you know what? I'm pretty sure that Lord Farquaad like has
That's
to.
what
I could
say.
see
I
that.
was
Yeah.
about to say, to put this to Dave's level, it's Lord Farquaad. Like imagine Lord Farquaad like bar for bar.
Have they ever
Let's
said
not
that
tip
about
picks here.
about Shrek? Like I feel like that literally was they just cut and paste into
Yeah.
a cartoon. So yeah, if you don't know the movie, just think of Lord Farquaad, but in real life, same crown, same hair. And
Yeah.
the name is like the icing on the cake. You want to fuck up a guy named Humperdinck.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah. If there was someone in the office with the last name Humperdinck, I would instantly hate him, no matter how good of a person he or she was. Like I would just hate that person. You can't have that name.
Fellas, I'm pretty pumped about my first three. You guys better bring the heat. I'm feeling good right now about my picks.
I mean, I think
Humperdinck might have been like Francis's family's last name before they came over from Scotland or whatever. I think that might have been a name change at Ellis Island.
Kenjac, you're up.
There's a couple on my list. I think there's one that I definitely want, and I feel bad because there's definitely one person on this dais I will want to have him. And I'll go with David Schwimmer, Band of Brothers. Ooh. Oh man, is he a hateable character in that? Which is so funny because like Ross is like, you could say Ross is hateable, whatever, in Friends, but like it's not even the same level. Totally different character. Like all the same sort of things we talked about with like a hateable guy, where his authority only derives from the position he's in, and nobody respects him, nobody likes him. He's incompetent, and like he just thinks he deserves the world. And man, I hated his guts. Every time I rewatch Band of Brothers, I'm like, man, I want to punch this guy.
There's like, what's his name? Captain
Sobel.
Captain Sobel. And there's like an element of like all of that, but then there's like there's no justice, right? Like he like punishes people for the sake of punishments, and like the way he fucks with winners in the beginning, like you know, it's like
Take your punishment, be a man.
You salute the man, not the rank.
Yeah.
Or you salute the rank, not the man.
Yeah.
And then at the end, major winners is like, hey,
flips it on him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fucking like dumping out their water in front of them. Like,
He's like kind of like the K Marco of World War II.
he looks like it. Yeah, I can see it.
Now, in a weird way, though, do they become the band of brothers that they became without Captain Sobel? So he was kind of necessary.
That's the question, right? It's like hard rearing. But the thing is, like, if you have like a strict parent or something, like, there's typically like you have your respect at least. Like,
right.
He was an incompetent leader.
And it's like, Ed, you wouldn't be able to relate to this, but Herb Brooks in the movie Miracle, where it's like he is like a lot of there's some crossover with behavior, but all his things were like at the end of the day like sort of fair. And they hated him and they bonded around hating him, but they all still like respected him.
Yeah, nobody respected Captain Sobel.
Correct.
Like that when they were doing in England, they were doing the training exercise. Games, yeah. And they cut the fence and the guy's cows get out, and because they're just fucking with them at that point, Yeah. And that's obviously a huge no-go in the military. You can't fuck with your superior officers, and they did it constantly because he was such a fucking douche. So
they hated him so much that they all wanted to resign versus putting.
They're gonna get like court-martialed.
Yeah, they did get court-martialed.
Yeah,
a few of them they said they were up against treason, and that's legit the death penalty. And obviously that didn't happen. They went and saved the world, but that's what they're up against because of him.
You are
up.
I'll take Ben Linus from Lost.
Great pick, man. Chief is on a roll today.
So
good one.
That's
a really good one. I didn't even have that on my list. That's a great one.
I'm surprised you didn't have that on your list.
I know. It's a big miss on my part. The glasses, the lack of chin.
No chin.
He's here all the time. Dude, he lives right near the office. Like I see him out like in front of our office walking his dog.
No shit.
Yeah,
and just like manipulative, evil. Like he'll like go from being like the power guy who's like doing all this terrible shit to then like when he's a prisoner and caught, he's like, oh, poor me, and I'm so weak, and he's just like the fucking worst guy of all time. Great villain.
At the same time, though, a gangster, like he was running shit. He
doubt.
Did it in a very weaselly way, but he was super calculated at running the show.
Yeah.
You ever run into him at the Cal Ripken Deli across the street?
He came in and did he walked with Tank, right? Yeah.
Oh,
oh,
nice.
really?
Yeah. Yeah, he did a walk with Tank, and Jenks was like, dude, he loved it. Like he said, let me know, like I'll come back anytime. So I want to get him in here for some Lost stuff.
Yeah, you should.
I started rewatching it kinda a few months ago. It holds up.
Dude, the problem with rewatching those shows is, 22 episode seasons.
That's
an
why
hour
I stopped.
Clip.
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
This is gonna take me 6 months.
Yeah.
Man.
That's exactly why I stopped. I'm like,
it makes it worse when you know where it's going too.
Yeah, but you know what? I was thinking like, there's actually been a few shows. Quick little tangent here. There's been a few shows that I have gone back and gave a second chance to, or didn't watch when it first came out for whatever reason, and they were like awesome. And I was just thinking to myself, like, I wonder how many other shows out there are like that. And I feel like Lost might be one of those shows where when you watch it again without the same pressure and not the same discourse going on the internet, maybe it's not as bad. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's true.
All right, it's to me. I'm gonna go with like what I envision or what I see is like the #1 TNT TBS movie. I'm going with Eddie Martell from The Replacements.
Oh, that's another good pick.
Yeah, like
Really
just
good.
That's the real quarterback,
yes,
right?
he was
The
a real
non-replacement?
quarterback.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
you,
yeah.
Falco.
Yeah.
Like he just was hateable in every sense of the word. Falco was just a kind of a broke guy in a boat, just dreaming of playing quarterback, and they just fucking hated him. So it was great.
What actor was that? Fuck.
I don't know.
Eddie. Oh no, Eddie Martell's the name. Brett Cullen.
I can picture his face in so many other movies, but I could never picture his name.
Yeah, like when hateable popped into my head, he was like one of the first people I just knew that he'd probably be a deeper cut, but he was fucking hateable.
Oh, totally. Totally. That's a fantastic pick.
All right.
Really good.
I think that I don't know if the audience will heed this advice, but I think that if it's just a minor character that you're drafting, that adds to how good of a pick it is, you know? Because he's kind of a side character in that movie.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But you hate him that much, even though he's only in the movie a handful of scenes.
Yeah.
So I think it's a fantastic pick.
Dave, you're up.
I'm gonna go. I'm surprised I didn't go with. I'm going with Glenn Goulier. He's the literal first person
Oh,
I think
yeah.
of when I talk about punchable faces and punchable movie characters. Glenn Goulier from The Wedding Singer. I'm like,
Good
I
pick.
want to fist fight this guy so badly.
He's just like even like with the car, how the car pulls
everything.
up and just he's
everything
the
everything
worst.
about him. Everything about him.
He
He's just
chews off
such
the
a
seat.
punchable guy. And if
Don't be puking in here.
Don't don't puke in the car,
Don't
okay?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, good pick. He was on my list obviously as well.
What else has that guy been in? Because he does have a really good face for this stuff.
He does.
Yeah. Look him up later.
Goulier.
he's a pretty good looking guy, which adds to it, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not punching some uggo, you know? Like, they have it rough already. This guy just needs to be brought down a couple of pegs, like 10 of them.
Yeah.
And I would love to do that by punching him right in the nose.
Yeah, he did a great job playing that character.
Great pick.
You're up again.
And then I am going to go with, someone said it, I'm going to go with Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad is just such a fucking cunt, and I wish that I was a cartoon so I could go to the swamp and punch him in the face.
Just beat the shit out of Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, just beat the shit out of him.
It's
And
so
obviously,
funny how much all of these characters mostly have in common. It's like you're in a position of power. You like treat women and children shitty. You like they're all overlapping with the reasons why you want to punch them in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously am a midget, so I need to be punching people that I know I can take in a fight. And Lord Farquaad, I am fairly certain I could take in a fist fight. So Lord
Farquaad's a
Farquaad.
guy who's just a face too. Like if he
Yeah.
ever spoke, you'd want to punch him. So he's like,
Face is like 90% of his body.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. All right, I'm up again. I don't know if this is too much of a deep cut. I'm sure people have seen this movie, but have you ever seen Alpha Dog?
Oh, great! Yeah,
I'm
great
taking
movie.
Johnny Truelove, Emil Hirsch's character.
The name
Yeah,
alone.
I don't like the
like,
pick
Why?
because he's a fucking sociopathic psycho that would slit your throat and bury you in the desert.
A lot of these people are.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
punt-
but like, he's not a guy I would punch in the face because he's
Why?
like,
He is protection. He has goons. He has guns. It's the only reason why he's tough. He made
I
his
haven't
money
seen
off
the
his
movie.
daddy backing
It's-
him. That's crazy. You're not saying Johnny Truelove is punchable. He
No,
murdered an innocent kid.
yeah, a couple of them.
No, just one, I think. You've
No,
seen
the
it,
two
right?
of
Have
them.
you guys seen it?
Yeah, that's a wild pick.
Why do you say that?
No,
Dude,
just like not like a deep cut, maybe more what I'm looking for here.
This guy looks so fucking punchable. I
Yeah,
just pulled
I
up this picture
You,
of
have
him,
you
like-
not seen them? If you saw the movie, I think you'd disagree more. Yes, he
No,
has.
I mean, I've seen it. I don't remember it. It was a long time ago, but just looking at this picture is
Emil
this guy.
Hirsch's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna say that guy's not punchable?
No, he's definitely he's punchable. Yeah, he's punchable. That's a perfect picture to describe punchable.
Yeah.
But like his character in the movie, I don't know if like I would have.
But Dave, he was all like he made like his dad backed him, his drug dealing business.
Yeah,
he had people who would
that was Bruce Willis, right?
yeah, it was Bruce Willis. People would protect him. Like he was only tough because he had a gun. Like he was like when the one guy shit in his house, like he cried like a bitch, and that's why he kidnapped his
I
little
forgot
brother.
about that part. You're right.
Yes, exactly.
He took the dunk. That what's that guy's name in real life?
Justin.
You're talking about Emil Hirsch, right?
No,
Or which guy?
it's the psychopath brother that is like on the hunt for Emil Hirsch in the movie.
Yeah.
Not Anton Yelkin. No, I know Anton Yelkin's in it. I don't think that's him though.
You never seen this, Chief?
No.
You should watch
It's
it.
a fuck. It's a.
Is it Ben Foster?
It's
I don't
Ben
remember Ben
Foster. It's
Foster
Ben.
playing him.
It's Ben Foster. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's Ben Foster.
seen him
Fantastic,
forever.
fantastic actor.
That's the one with Timberlake, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
And
Timberlake's
Timberlake's
in it,
it's
yeah.
actually,
awesome
like,
in
pretty
it.
good,
He's
right?
so fucking
Yeah.
good in it.
Timberlake.
I've seen it, but I don't only once way back in the day.
Yeah, like I think people might categorize this as like a bad, good movie, but I just like it in general.
I think it's just a good movie.
yeah. Amanda
I think it's a-
Seyfried's in it.
My old roommate
Wow, I
Pat,
remember that. Oh, I
that
gotta
I grew
rewatch.
up with, says it's one of the worst movies he's ever seen in his entire life.
This movie?
This movie, yes.
Oh,
And I
dude.
would argue, I'm like, how can you possibly say that? Like, I think a lot of movies suck, and I think this is actually a good movie. I don't agree at all that it's a bad good movie.
Yeah, I think it's great. You should watch it.
Okay.
It's very good.
Say the name of it again.
Alpha Dog.
Emil
Alpha Dog.
Hirsch, Bruce
Yeah.
Willis.
It's actually like a true story
yeah,
to the
it's-
point of
Really?
where it act like
it's a very true story.
not
yeah.
even like liberties taken. Like this
Yeah,
shit
they,
really
they
happened.
went pretty by the book from what I understand.
Olivia Wilde's hot as fuck in that, right?
Yep.
She's in that movie.
Yep,
She
she's
is.
in that
The
too.
Emil Hirsch backwards hat snapback with no like what do they call it? What's the ones with like the no strapless snapback?
The flex fit,
backwards.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're a white guy with that, 9 times out of 10 you're the worst person alive. The one time is like your Fred Durst. Like, that's the
Bro,
only
I
time
used
that
to have a flex fit Sean John hat that I wore in like 8th grade.
you
thinking
were
that I
the
was a
worst
fucking
person
rapper.
alive. That,
Oh my God! Look
Kevin,
back
did
on
you
it.
wear any Echo?
Oh, of course. Dude.
I had a couple Echo things.
J, Fat Farm.
I noticed
yeah, I
it
had
when we were in
Osiris.
Istanbul
Yeah,
this
yeah.
week. Istanbul, they love wearing Echo.
Still, like
Yeah,
like it's new
I
shit
think
or
it
it's old
like
shit?
just
crazy.
recently
That's awesome.
reached
I
that
gotta
part of the
go
world.
I gotta go to Turkey.
it's weird what brands like pick up in other places. Like when I was in Japan, they love Snoopy. Like Snoopy's the god there. It's crazy. You can't go a block without seeing Snoopy. It's
He's a
nuts.
king. It's Snoopy got killed on a draft a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharon Stone. This is
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
got a
is
loaded
star-studded
cast. Yeah,
cast.
I think you see Olivia Wilde's tits in it. Actually,
Do you?
yeah, when
Say
they're
less.
towards the end of the movie when they're hiding out in the hotel.
All right, I am interested.
Time to go to Celeb Jihad.
Chief, you're up.
I'll take Kendall Roy from Succession. So
yeah.
another guy.
Never watched
I had another character that's a little bit more of a deep cut from Succession too, but I'll go with Kendall Roy. Even just like the ending where he's like, "I'm the oldest boy," so like the sense of like entitlement. You know, he's a fucking bad guy, kills the kid in season 1, and then his daddy like saves the day, even though he's trying to like, undercut his dad at that moment, if I remember correctly. But just
Don't
like
forget about L to the OG when he's fucking
that
rapping
too,
about it.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But yeah, so Kendall Roy, 4th round, I feel like is a fine pick.
That's really good.
Did you watch
That
it?
is really
Yeah, I
good.
did. I did. Yeah, I debated putting him on my list, but I never got there. I don't have Succession as like a tier 1 show. I saw you did the other day. I enjoyed that series, by the way, Kenjac.
thank you.
Which I know a lot of people do. Where do you stand? I think it's just a notch below. But I don't, Kevin, where are you at with Succession?
I think there are people out there who say it's like the best TV show of all time. I think that's crazy. I think it's a very good show. I like it. I like that it's at least rooted in reality. I think it's and I love Kieran Culkin. What's his name in that?
He's
Roy
awesome.
Roy.
Yeah.
He's so fun, dude. When the rocket explodes, he's
Yeah.
like he has moments that are S tier for me. But as a show, I think that got a little bit overhyped.
I
He sends his
thought
dad
it's
dick
one of
pic.
those things where season 1 to me was like, holy shit, this is an amazing show. And then as it went along, it kind of lost some steam.
And I kind of think they got fucked because if I remember correctly, was it like season 3 that was the COVID season? And you could tell they didn't leave the office for like the whole season. Like every scene was inside that office. So it kind of hurt it, I thought.
yeah, maybe.
Kenjac, you're up.
I got 2 left. I think 1. I don't know. We don't have a woman on the board yet, right?
No.
Women.
I'll break the seal. I'll put on Janet Soprano. I mean, it's
Wow.
Sure.
here's the thing. She is, and everyone has a person in their life that is like Janet Soprano, I think, and whether girl or guy, where it's like they just follow whatever the trend is, and that becomes their entire life forever until the next trend comes along, and that is Janice. And she's the worst. She makes Tony's life fucking miserable. She makes everyone's life around her miserable. She's like conniving, money grubbing, and just like constantly like trying to act as if she's like the holy spiritual nice person, and then like trying to like undercut everybody at all times. Just the worst person. Like there's a lot of bad people obviously in the Sopranos. They're all bad. Tony's a terrible guy too in reality. But like Janice, like the fact that they benefit, the people that benefit off of the mob, but also think that they're good people, I think are as bad, if not worse, than the actual people doing it. They're so bad. I hated Janice.
Yeah, she was high on my board.
Yeah,
I think
she
she's
got punched in the
insanely
face and
punchable.
She
Yeah.
got punched
I
square
sh-
in the face and then shot him.
Yeah, you're right. She did. That's, I think, one of the best scenes in the whole series.
So good. She's a great actress, by the way. That I believe that's John Turturro's sister.
Oh,
Remember
really?
I
right?
did not know that.
I believe so. Also, what's John Turturro's brother, the one that's like Brucey in Longest Yard. It's a crazy acting family.
Damn,
but
no
yeah,
kidding.
I think that's her brother. I'd have to double check.
They are cousins.
Cousins, okay.
Cousins, yeah, so close. Yeah, I struggled with Janice because I think in a worst characters draft, which I don't know if we've ever done.
I thought we had.
Have we?
Thought we had.
What? Gotta do that.
Yeah, I don't know if we
But
have.
worst characters are oftentimes the best characters, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
that's
with purpose, right? Like
Yeah.
she's purposely very annoying.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
Yeah,
She's-
so there's a difference between that and like characters who make shows bad. Like I don't
Yeah.
like this show because of this person. That's a different thing.
Right.
Yeah, like I love to go back to how everyone hated. Well, I don't want to say in case someone
Skyler.
grabs this person. Yeah.
True. Someone might pick. My bad.
But yeah, I mean, the cat's out of the bag. You just said it. I wouldn't put her in this draft, even though
Neither would I.
like she's a worst character ever. I don't think she's a punchable character.
yeah, I would agree.
I don't know. You see
Janice or the other person?
Skylar.
Skylar, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody did say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that we all hated her, and then when like I rewatched that older, I was like, this woman is the absolute biggest victim of this whole thing.
Yeah.
And like did nothing wrong, and we as a society were like, fuck Skylar.
Dude, what's her name? Anna Gunn.
Yeah.
First of all, she got
Awesome.
way more attractive as the show went on. I remember they used to do Talking Bad, I think it was called,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
post game
Edwards,
live
yeah.
stream thing with all the actual actors. She was like attractive in it. But the one scene where she was on the phone in the last episode talking to her sister-in-law about Hank being back in New Mexico, and then they pan and Hank's there and she's crying and she's just chain smoking cigarettes. I swear to God, it's some of the best acting I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
she was like actually being held hostage in that scene.
Yeah, she's good.
She was fan-fucking-tastic in that show.
Kevin, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna take a page out of Chief's book, and let me know if this flies. I'm gonna go Jesse Eisenberg as Zuckerberg in The Social Network.
Yep.
So I'm basically just drafting Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
But I think Eisenberg, if it's possible, made Zuckerberg even more hateable and punchable in his acting. The curly fro, the voice, the way he talks, that's just Jesse Eisenberg, the way he speaks. That's not even a Zuckerberg thing. And then, fucking over people and being shitty with Facebook. So the behavior and the appearance, I think, are very punchable.
Really good pick. I
Good
think
pick.
that's
Good
more
pick.
than acceptable. I mean, that opening scene, I still think is one of the best scenes that like almost everybody should watch.
I just
You
saw
know?
a clip of Zuckerberg, actual Zuckerberg, the other day. He's like on his bunk bed coding or some shit, and someone's like, "Hey man, you got into like Harvard or whatever school or whatever it was," and he was just like, "Yeah, whatever, I don't even fucking care." And it was so like he didn't give a shit, and the guy has like so much like, oh, you know what I want to punch him when he has his sunblock on. I want
Oh, yeah,
Zuckerberg
yeah.
on that weird surfing thing, white face, and then boom, boxing glove to the face.
Smoking those meats.
Remember when he was gonna fight Elon in like
Elon,
the
yeah.
Coliseum or
Yes.
something, and everyone's like,
Yes.
"Please make this happen." Just like you would want it to be like what was it, Rocky 3,
Yeah,
where him and Apollo Creed just knock
Double
each other
punch.
out at the same time. Would have been great.
All right,
Fifth
final
round.
pick.
Yep.
Right. What's up? I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this one. I think I got a lot left on my list, but fuck it, let's have a good time. Manny from Modern Family.
Delightful little scamp.
I just want to punch. I don't even want to punch him in the face. I want to punch that kid in the stomach, just in his stupid like button-up shirt, talking like an adult, being a weird little mama's boy. Perfectly nice, probably would like bake me some goods or something, but I just want to boom punch that kid right in the fucking stomach.
Poor fucking Manny.
Yeah, I've never seen a whole lot of Modern Family, but I definitely remember this kid.
You're delightful.
I think most
delightful.
people actually like him. I don't even know if he's like considered hate. I just want to punch that fucker in the head.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yep.
Just like, man, I want to punch this guy.
Yeah. That's kinda cool.
Kenjac, you're up.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same. I'll do the same thing in the same vein. Like, it's a character. I think that a lot of people do like, but I've never liked him in anything until a movie recently. Anything Jay Baruchel. I've never liked anything Jay Baruchel is like every time he's in a movie because he's just like best friends with the actors I do love. He's in all of these movies that are like in the Apatow era of comedies. He's always just there and annoying, and I hate the way it's hard. I hate the Jay Baruchel voice. He's just annoying, and I think if I had to pick one, just because it's maybe the most popular from that era, it would be like At World's End, where he's just annoying the entire time, like a downer bitch boy the entire fucking movie. And so I think I'd pick with him in that. But then he was in the Blackberry movie, and he was fantastic. And I'm
he
like,
was
oh,
great in that. He was great in that. That
I'm
movie
like, I
didn't
like
get
Jay
enough love, in my opinion.
Was that the one with Glenn Howerton?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking-
Yeah,
I didn't realize Jay was in that. Yeah.
yeah.
He
plays
was like the founder,
Yeah.
the original
And,
tech guy. Yeah.
Maybe you could add on to a degree, but not so much because of him, like Goon, I guess, or whatever, the hockey one with Sean William Scott, like you saw in that. But like just all this era of comedies, Jay Baruchel, every time he came on screen, it made me mad, and I wanted to punch him so fucking bad.
And I'm pretty sure the plot from This Is the End is like real life. Didn't he speak on that where he was like, I got jealous of those guys, and I think they're like the riff that he has with Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen is like actually real life, which is funny to think of.
Yeah, I think he doesn't like Jonah Hill. I believe I read that.
Or Franco
somewhere.
or one of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Something about him. I just never registered. I never picked up on it. I didn't like him.
because he's not in a whole lot anymore, right?
He has like one random scene as like a kid in what's that movie, Dave? The music movie that you love so much.
Almost Famous.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
he's
wow, I
like
didn't
trying to
know
get
that.
backstage and like he's like a super fan. He's got to be like 14. in
Oh
that.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
who you're talking about now. Yeah, he's like, teenager in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does the voice in How to Train Your Dragon, so he probably got
Yeah.
bank off of that. So he doesn't really need to do much else. But yeah, it doesn't look like many things otherwise.
But again, Blackberry, fantastic.
He was
Really
Yeah.
good
he
Blackberry.
was in that that comedy with like Seth Rogen and fucking what's that? Hold on.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be like At World's End or like any of them really. Like it's
He was
This is
in
the
Knocked
end,
Up.
Yeah, he wasn't knocked up. That's right.
Was he the guy from
Damn, he's the main voice in How to
EZA
Train Your
or something like
Dragon.
that?
yeah, that's
The
big
he's
bucks.
the kid in
Yeah,
that.
Jay Baruchel. Yeah.
Whoa,
a $3 billion franchise.
that's a big pickup for him. I feel.
Oh,
like
yeah.
usually all those big animated franchises have a pretty big name. With all due respect,
Very it's reminiscent of Ben Schwartz with
Sonic.
where it's like he was working, but then all of a sudden, bam, you've got a trilogy or a series, and it's like big money.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
lottery. Chief, you're up.
I kind of want to do a 2-for-1 here. You guys ever seen the show Friday Night Lights?
Yeah.
Yes.
JD McCoy and his dad.
Oh,
Like I don't know how to differentiate. Like they're both so like hateable. I feel like anyone who played sports growing up has run into this situation where you just have this like, again, like another rich kid who's gotten all the advantages, fucking douchebag, me first kind of guy, and his daddy just always coming over the top. Like my kid's the best, my kid this, my kid that, like kind of stacking the deck for his kid. He's like the combination of those two is just the absolute fucking worst. And I almost like I can't separate them.
I don't know. I mean, I think if you had to though, Joe McCoy, the father, is worse than the kid. I think.
I tend to agree. I couldn't remember the dad's name. It was Joe McCoy.
Yeah, Joe McCoy. Because like the kid is an asshole, but like those are real life situations where a kid is like pushed and pressured to play sports, and it's always the father who's like the real villain.
Yeah.
I just when you Google his name, a tweet pops up with a side by side of him and Mitt Romney, and it's like Joe McCoy is Mitt Romney, and it's just like sleazy politicians.
Yeah.
Guy. That's a great.
So
Joe
if I can't get both, then I'll go with the
It's a
dad.
good pick. It was a well portrayed, real part of youth
Did
football.
you ever coach?
Did I ever coach? I coached like my brother's teams.
Dude, when I coached after college for that 4 or 5 years, dealing with parents is literally the worst thing on planet Earth because they all think their
Very
kid's
hard,
the
man.
fucking best, and I'm like, he's not. There was one time I had a kid who we had a 4-game tournament. We ended up losing in the 4th game, so we didn't keep going. And he started 2 of the games through 5 innings apiece, so we had 10 innings in that game, and then he DH'd every game the rest of them. And his dad laid into me when we were driving home because he didn't play the field. I'm like, dude, He literally pitched 10 innings. It was intentional that he didn't play the field. I was saving his arm. And it was just a whole blow up, and he ended up quitting the team. Parents are the absolute fucking worst thing in sports.
It makes it very hard to coach, especially nowadays. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to actually be a real coach, and you have to start to get tough and like punish players and focus on winning, and not everyone gets equal playing time, you're opening yourself up to goddamn near lawsuits at this point.
There's good TikToks of teachers reading off emails they get from their parents about like what they're getting taught. Like this one guy is a history teacher, and like the parent was like, "Can you stop teaching about World War II? That's too violent. I want him to teach about the positive parts of history." It's like, what the fuck are you?
There are no positive parts of history.
Gonna
It's
say,
nothing but
history is
death and blood
inherently
and disease
terrible.
and destruction.
Yeah.
There has I thought about that the other day, and obviously, Kevin, you're in the midst of it now, but there's got to be like a normal faction of parents who could kind of take youth sports back, because there's
I've thought about, like, if I could have one goal in my second act later days in life, it would be to somehow reclaim youth sports, because I don't know. Some people say it was like the rise of travel leagues, travel teams. But now the travel teams aren't like elite. Now it's just like if you can pay the money, your kid can join the travel team.
That's exactly what
Yeah,
it is.
and that sucks.
That's exactly what it is.
And then the rec leagues become like too much fun and not about winning. And like there's no middle ground.
Yes.
The parents are terrible. The equipment's too expensive. The schedules are too grueling. Everyone playing year-round sports is a problem too. Like my kid plays different sports. When he comes back to the baseball team, and all these freaks have been playing 365 days a year, so there's that much. It's just, but I don't know what the answer is, because it's like, I want my kid to compete and I want him to play for a good team, but I want him to have fun. So I don't know. You just end up kind of like going with the flow, and it's not good for like anybody.
No.
What are you paying for your kid to play baseball right now, or whatever sport? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't pay that much, but I know a dad who's like got an older kid, like middle school. He paid like $7,000 for a travel baseball team.
See, I was gonna guess like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
7 doesn't shock me, and that is batshit. I couldn't have played baseball growing up if that was the thing.
So I've got
I couldn't have done it. My parents would have been like, "Fuck no."
and that's what I'm saying. It's sad that you can't play Park League with your friends anymore.
right.
Yeah.
It doesn't really
Sucks.
thing.
I have a buddy who lives in New Jersey. He was like, I just did my taxes. He said he spent $19,000 on 2 kids for organized sports activities.
I believe
in
it.
2025.
Bro, dance, forget, not even just like regular sports. My daughter in dance, like she's in like 7 or 8 competitions. They're traveling all over. You got to buy the costumes and the this and that. Thousands of dollars for this shit, and it's
fucking crazy.
But why I say I don't know the answer, it's like, I can't be the guy who's like, I'm taking a stand. We're not doing this. Like, well, then your kids don't play fucking sports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not something you can really skimp on. So I have no idea what the answer is.
Kevin's your second act is battling private equity.
Yeah.
Private
Private equity's
equity's
eating up all the sports.
And even,
Yeah.
like
Youth sports.
my son's baseball team is like objectively, definitively awesome. But, they have like 4 different uniforms with alternate jerseys and all these things that do make it really cool. But I'm also like, I don't know. When I played,
How
we
old is
wore
he,
some
like
shitty
8?
polyester T-shirt, and we had bats that were just literally hunks of silver metal. Like that's all we needed. I kind of wish it was that way still.
It was like a privilege to get when you got the jersey with the 2 buttons on top.
Yeah, that was
Oh, upgraded from
shit,
shirts.
looked nice. I want to say it was Connor Hellebuck who just got the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the goalie for Team USA. He like went on a diatribe. He's like, yeah, if I was a kid today, like, I would not be able to play hockey. I wouldn't be here because it's like my family didn't come from much, and like goalies especially, like their equipment's so much more expensive, and so it's
That pair of skates the last time when we did that race thing, I think you told me they were $1,200.
Dude,
That's just for the skates.
I have like a custom pair of like hockey rollerblades, so they are like the high end, and I did get them for free, but those were like $1,200 when I was a kid. Like a very expensive pair of hockey skates, like top end, were like $400. Now they're over $1,000. The sticks, like the best stick you could get, would go for like $119. Now they're $350 or $400.
It's insane,
Dude, the baseball bats in Little League, the fucking fire whatever, like all these composite bats, they're $4.99, and I'm giving it to a kid who is going to see 4 balls or get hit by a pitch or 4 hits a year, and then they outgrow it or whatever. But same thing. I remember I got my kid like a regular bat, And then he was kind of falling behind, and he wasn't as good, and his confidence was low, and I was sort of like, all right, I'm just gonna get you the cool back, because at least you'll be like, wow, this is awesome. I don't even know.
Yeah.
So you just fall into these like, I guess I gotta do it, even though I'm like morally opposed to all of it.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Yeah, I think the Times had a good article a couple months ago that like private equity took note of how much money are in these youth sports, and now like they're buying hockey rinks.
They're buying
and
up
shit.
rinks all over the country.
Crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah,
It's insane.
I don't know. They're most punchable, hateable characters, people who are fucking up youth sports.
Joe McCoy.
Yeah, exactly. Joe McCoy, thank you for sponsoring that.
He is
rant.
fucking him up.
All right, I'm up. Listen, I feel like I inevitably come to this point in the 5th round of every draft. I am who I am. I have to take a Goonies pick, and I'm taking Troy because I genuinely do believe that he fits and he is a good draft pick in this. From him fucking with Bran when he was on the kid's bike, from him laughing maniacally when they send the bucket down the well. He's a piece of shit, and he's a country club kid, like you said. So. Troy.
Wearing the that visor that he wears. I'm looking at it now. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really is like the Bullies is kind of like the
Prototype, yeah.
yeah. Like I mean, when I was like doing research for this, the amount of different ways I googled like bully, elitist, entitled, trust fund, bougie, country club. It's all of that is the reason why you want to punch these people.
Yes, for sure. You guys are familiar with Troy?
I mean, I've seen Goonies, but it was like forever ago.
No, yeah.
All right, so yeah, Troy. Dave, your last pick.
I think this might sink my draft, and I'm okay with that. But I'm going with E from Entourage. He's just a scrawny little Napoleon complex fucking dick who it drives me crazy in the movie especially, and that's his real life wife. Do you guys know that? The insanely smoking hot blonde chick in the Entourage movie is Eric Murphy's real life wife in
I haven't watched an Entourage movie in forever.
And I'm like, how does this little fucking midget pull this chick? How does he pull Sloane?
You realize the irony here coming from you, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
Yes. No shit. It's like, I'm looking in a mirror, of course, but
Like, why does he get to have that, not me?
exactly. But like he always talks like he's tough. It's like I said earlier, I forget who it was about, but I know that if I got Eric Murphy in a one-on-one fight, that I would fucking rip his face off. And the way that he talks throughout the show, like in different circumstances, when he gets all fired up, he's like, I'll fucking beat his ass. It's like, dude, no, you're not. You're not beating anybody's ass. You're a fucking little Irish runt, and you're not beating anybody up.
He beat up
But
Seth,
again,
he
the
beat up
irony-
Seth Green.
But Seth Green is also like it's
a weight class.
It's exactly same weight class, and Turtle's the one who ended up beating him up, and Turtle's got a lot of weight on him. Isn't he the one who threw the first punch? Or no, it was Johnny. Johnny did. Johnny went and hit Seth originally.
Yeah, you're right.
So it wasn't even Eric who beat him up. He just got the second, however many after shots on him. But I fucking hated Eric Murphy.
I know that this is a kind of a common take. I never had anything against E. I don't. He doesn't bother me as much as some people.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that.
He's
Who did he have beef with here? I forget.
Jersey
Jerry. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a night with Kevin Connolly in Amsterdam, bro. He came in during the Burt trip, and he just like appeared from the clouds, and it was like I literally thought I was in a fever dream. I'm all fucked up on all sorts of stuff. We're in a sex club. I'm with Burt, Feidelberg, all these comedians, and then I'm like, is that E from Entourage too? Like, it was unreal, man. He came in, he caught a dildo. Some chick took a dildo and threw it. And he caught it and like threw it back and then disappeared. And I was like, I literally had to ask people, like, did that just happen or am I hallucinating? Great night though. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about that publicly, but whatever.
Hey, I mean, you just saw him for a brief flash. Yeah. So
Not
just
even sure it was real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it was maybe it was me doing that. Not
it was
you.
in
I'm sorry.
Amsterdam. It's an area code rule.
It doesn't count. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't like the pick just because I never hated E.
Okay.
All
He's
right.
hateable.
You think he is hateable,
I
Kenjac?
think he's definitely a hateable face for sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's do honorable mentions. What do you have, Kenjac?
I had Young Sheldon was my number one. That was the next guy on my list. Young
Old Sheldon too. But fuck
Yeah.
both.
What's that
those guys.
Young Sheldon.
TV show.
The Big Bang Theory
Big-
guy.
yeah.
And then they made the spin-off.
the titular role. Also, I'll put old Sheldon. Both Sheldons
Yeah.
would have been on the list for sure.
Double Sheldon.
Also, The Good Doctor. Just every time I see a clip from that show, I'm like,
That's a good one. I
come on.
almost think we could redo this draft. If I wasn't drafting to win, I think there's some like deep cuts and some people that are even better punchable, you know?
Yeah.
Ted Mosby on there as well. I
Yes.
fucking hated Ted Mosby so much. The worst.
I think
character
Ross
in the
goes
show.
with Ted Mosby. I would have put Ross on there.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
can see that.
Great comp. I would have Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor also on the list.
Yeah.
You mentioned it in the social network, but his Lex Luthor also very punchable. Squidward from SpongeBob, very punchable guy. And then John Ralphio. It's on purpose. John Ralphio in Parks, Ben Schwartz,
Yeah.
so hateable, so punchable. Like all you want to do is punch him in the face, singing, dancing, screaming, moaning, yelling. I wanted to punch him so bad. That was my bigger list. Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah, let me run through a few right here. This is another 90s deep cut from the show Frasier. But his brother Niles.
Niles.
Oh my God, I watched the fuck out of that guy. Todd from Breaking Bad, and really a lot of Jesse Plemons.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
just Jesse Plemons as a whole for my
In
last
general.
pick. Yeah, just
Yep.
Jesse Plemons. Any role Jesse Plemons is in, I want to punch him.
I'm surprised. Who's the really? What's her name? Dolores Umbridge is a
Yeah, she sucked.
Potter
man.
guy. I'm not a Harry Potter person, but I thought she was gonna be like a top pick. It seems like people really hated her.
I couldn't have two women on the list. I thought about it. I'm
She's
like,
got
if
the
I'm gonna have-
British look.
I have a bunch of female children on my list. I just was like,
Run
I
them
don't
off.
think
Let
we
him
got
rip.
Dana from Homeland, Becca from Californication.
That could have been a first overall pick, Dana from Homeland.
Yep,
Great pick.
Dana from Homeland. Deb from Shameless. All three of those like preteen girls can get fucking lit up, dude. I will throw you can them to the fucking face. Ryan Felipe in Cruel Intentions. I think
He's too hot to be punchable though.
Yeah, I can get down with that. Oh, Allison Hannigan in American Pie was another girl I'd punch in the face.
Oh,
That's Band Geek, right?
yeah.
Yep, I got a bunch more, but one that I thought was really Oz from American Pie pisses me off.
Yeah, fuck him.
But the one that I really like jumped out at me as I was doing research is Matt Damon. Matt Damon. I would never think of him as a punchable guy.
No, he is.
Think about The Departed and Interstellar, like when he is the shitty backstabbing guy. So like if he's done it twice to the point that I was like, I want to fucking punch this guy, I guess I got to say Matt Damon's punchable.
Scotty doesn't know either. You throw him on there.
Yeah, he's a good prick. He doesn't look it, but when he starts to act that way, he becomes a total asshole.
And have you ever seen Louis C.K.'s bit about Good Will Hunting?
No.
Oh, it's like
I think so.
he's just like, well, I'm a street kid and I'm blue collar and I'm tough, but I'm also a genius who never went to school. He's like, the only way this movie ever happens is if Matt Damon wrote it about himself. So I'm not doing the bit justice, but it's perfect.
Chief, what else you got?
I had another kind of a deeper cut from Succession is Stewie, who's like Kendall's like private equity friend.
Dewey Griffin, you could argue.
Yeah. Has anyone ever
was
seen the
funny,
show? It was Amazon. I think it was Amazon Prime. Fleabag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The husband Martin, like the brother-in-law Martin, just an absolute piece of shit.
Damn, good call.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he is terrible.
He's
yes, that's a good one.
awful. And then Donnie, who I always blank on this guy's name, even though he's super famous, from Wolf of Wall Street, the friend, who's like always doing the Quaaludes, and it's like, who's the actor? Who's the he's
That's
like
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
was
Yeah,
Jonah
yeah,
Hill.
Jonah
Oh, okay.
Hill. This is why I suck at the dozen. And but yeah, like his character in that, it rubs me the wrong way too.
Dave.
Lotso from Toy Story 3. Lumberg from Office Space.
Oh, that's a good one.
Lumber's a really good one.
The blackjack dealer in Vegas Vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Good pick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Dave.
Smithers from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And here's
I put
one.
Ned Flanders
I
there, too.
threw this on my list because I saw the clip this morning when I was taking a dump. But Richie Aprile, I want to punch in the face.
Yeah,
and I
that's a
never
good one,
realized
too.
it when I was watching the show. But the scene when they're in the mall, when Tony is like, "Dude, you got to start listening." He's like, "I'm the fucking one who calls the shots," and it's just like he shows no respect for the rank in the mafia. Like he should know how it goes, considering his brother was the
guy.
boss.
Yeah, Jackie Jr.
But he didn't follow any of the rules,
Sr.,
and
sorry.
I wish Tony would have been the one to get the shot on his fucking face, but in the end it was Janice. But I fucking hate that guy. And then Upham from Saving Private
Upham,
Ryan,
yeah.
but he's like too meek and feeble.
Yeah.
So I don't think he would really count. He's just a pussy.
If he was like a dick, it'd be easier. to
Yeah,
hate
he's
him,
not a
but, like,
dick.
yeah.
He's just a.
He
he's
knows
a pussy.
exactly what he is.
Yeah, like he's not like what Percy from like Percy's meek and feeble and a little wimp, but he's also like satanic. You know,
Right.
that's not Upham. Upham's just a loser.
I have one honorable mention. I think he's the only person on my list that I actually like, but is punchable, and I would say Jim Halpert. Everyone
Yeah.
else I pretty much I don't like. I think is a villain or
Yeah.
like against them. I like Jim, but that face and like if Dwight just fucking clocked him one day, I think he'd be totally just
Hell
He does
yeah.
got a kind of dumb face for sure.
that stupid hair. It's just-
I have 4. I did have Ramsey Bolton on there, like just how cruel he was. Like there was something where you just be like, this guy's a fucking piece of shit.
And like even the thing like before the Battle of the Bastards, it's like, man, fuck this guy. Yeah.
he was the worst.
I don't know if you guys are on the new Thrones.
I am.
If you're not,
So
you
good.
should be.
It's worth it?
fucking
Yes,
Excellent.
yes, it's
So
awesome
good.
because it's 30-minute episodes, so it's bang, 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 bang.
Really?
Yes.
There's no wasted time.
Yep.
Like every episode's good. There's a little bit of humor. The cinematography, all like it is.
It's very good.
It's getting love now, and I still think it's underrated. But there's a villain in that, Aerion Targaryen, who is like, if they give him some more screen time and this show can develop, he'll be up there with Joffrey. I think.
Absolutely.
Really?
I had him considered for my list, but I'm like not quite yet.
Right
Okay.
off the rip, he's
Yeah.
like harming animals. He's harming women. He's a spoiled brat.
Nepo baby. Yep.
He's got it all. Yeah.
Ah,
Yep,
all right.
yep.
You sold me.
But,
Dude,
but,
you could
but
watch
beyond
it
that, Eddie,
tonight
if you
in
haven't
3
watched
hours.
it yet, bro, you can bang the whole season in one night.
Yeah.
It'll be 3 hours for you. It is awesome.
It was the last 3 episodes were fucking phenomenal.
So I watched the first episode and I'm like, this is taking fucking forever, and I never went back to it.
So
bad.
the very first scene is the guy taking a shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you
It's
see
like-
him take the shit.
It's I was already like a short version of Thrones, and it's a comedy. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And then I see the guy pooping, and I'm like, oh, this is terrible. And then it just goes. Don't let it stop you. There's weird humor that you have to get used to because you're not used to that in Game of Thrones. But after that, I can't say enough good things about
Kevin,
it.
who's the knight that died? For
Well, don't say it. I don't want to.
Yeah, we don't.
well, okay, my bad. The knight that is that a real dick? Or is that a CGI dick?
That's
No,
gotta be a fake
prosthetic.
dick.
Come on.
Is
Yeah,
that? I mean,
it's
it's
hanging
like
to his
10 feet
knees,
long.
bro.
it looks so real though. It looks.
Yeah, that
he's
show
got to
does-
literal
there's-
hold it like a fucking fire hose to take a piss.
Yeah, there's shit and dicks and pee and stuff that's like kind of sophomoric, and you think like, what are we doing here? But the rest of it is so fucking good.
I watched the first 2 episodes and I'm like, wait, I thought there was 2 episodes, and I watched both episodes without realizing that they're just 30-minute episodes.
Yeah, they are short. That's my only gripe. But they, no bullshit.
I don't mind that. I think it's a nice change of pace.
Yeah.
I've been on a Rob Reiner kick, so I just watched Misery for the first time. Annie is horrible. Kathy Bates' character.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, just holding captive. I've missed Trunchbull from
Yeah.
Matilda.
Definitely.
She sucked. And then this is a deep cut, but I had Tommy from The Sixth Sense.
I don't remember
Which one's
him.
The
Tommy,
kid
what
who
is
just screaming at Haley Joel Osment about being a stuttering Stanley.
Oh
Tommy
yeah.
Tomasimo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what a piece of shit. He was in like
Yeah.
a cough drop commercial or something.
Yeah.
I think it was
Oh, you know who's a good one? Eric from Billy Madison. That I should
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good.
That
Yeah.
That'd be good for
guy,
you.
I didn't
holy
realize
shit.
because I didn't watch. What was the political TV show he was in?
West Wing.
West Wing.
I never watched that.
He's awesome.
I skipped
Yeah.
right to Handmaid's Tale with him in it. I didn't even realize
Oh,
how
I forgot he was.
incredible of an actor he developed into.
He's
his
in a lot
later
of good
years.
shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Even
his
Get Out,
role in
like-
Handmaid's Tale is like one of the best, some of the best acting I've ever seen. He was unfucking believable in that show.
He's also
really good.
aged like he looks better now as a silver fox than he
He
did
is so
at Eric
handsome.
90s. Yeah,
So handsome now.
weird.
All right, let's vote someone off and we'll get out of here. I'll read it off. Kevin, Joffrey Baratheon, Pete Campbell, Prince Humperdinck, Mark Zuckerberg from The Social Network, Manny from Modern Family, Kenjac, Percy Wetmore, Commodus, Captain Sobel, Janice Soprano, Jay Baruchel, Chief Ponytail Guy in Goodwill Hunting, Seth Green in Entourage, Ben Linus, Kendall Roy, Joe McCoy, Eddie Cal from Titanic, Johnny Lawrence, Eddie Martell, Johnny Truelove, Troy from The Goonies, White Sox Dave, Harry Ellis from Die Hard, Colonel Tavington, Glenn Gulia, Lord Farquaad, and E from Entourage. Write it down. I'd also like to know I'm happy there was only 2 overlaps from the bully draft, so that we all understood the assignment.
good.
So good job by everyone. All right.
Can you read yours one more time for me, Eddie?
Yes, I have Cal from Titanic, Johnny Lawrence, Eddie Martell from The Replacements, Johnny Truelove from Alpha Dog, and Troy from The Goonies.
That's the one I missed.
I just don't know Alpha Dog and the Replacements didn't really resonate with me, so I'm a vote for you, Eddie. Sorry.
The Replacements is
all
a
good.
perfect Saturday morning. Have it on the background.
It might be the movie I've seen
Cooking.
like one of the most.
It might
Really?
be for me too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen it the whole way
Really?
through.
It's always on.
I don't know that
You
I've
think
ever
you've seen that
it.
more than Home Alone, Eddie?
It's probably close. Like at least bits and dude, it's always
It's
on.
constantly on. Yeah.
Always
But you're still doing like a TNT, like caught a movie on cable.
Not as much.
I haven't done that. Like I hate it about myself, but I've gone full streaming, and
Just
I hate
pop
that there's
something
no
on.
like Shawshank.
Yeah. Kenjac, who you got?
I think I would go for Eddie as well, only because it's like the last 3 are like pretty big deep cuts, and like I agree with them in spirit, but not enough where I'm like I really resonate with that pick. I think that needed to be on here regardless of how esoteric or whatever it is. Like, so I think I'd go with you, Eddie.
It's fine. Chief,
Sorry, Ed.
Dave.
Ed.
Damn, unanimous. I voted for Kevin just because I didn't know a few of his guys.
I honestly
Yeah,
thought
that's
that
why
I was
I
getting the
wasn't-
boot so easy.
I wasn't familiar with Johnny Truelove or
Eddie Martell.
I don't think you would like the True Love pick. You should watch that tonight, though. It's
Alpha Dog.
yeah.
I stand by my picks, but
I love
Fair.
a good prison movie. I was rewatching a movie I like a lot, Shot Caller. I like Shot Caller quite a bit.
Shot Caller's
That's-
great.
Speaking of Shawshank, the main guard in that, he could be
Clancy
punchable
Brown?
too.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do you mean the you're talking about Clancy Brown, right? Like the guy who's like not the warden, but the guy below him.
Below him, yeah.
Yeah.
The
That
warden
guy, that's
from
Mr.
Shawshank
Krabs'
might
voice
be a
actor,
good pick.
among many other things. He's also like the Kurgan in Highlander. Great actor.
sweet. All right, boys. Thank you very much for joining us. Good draft.
Good draft,
See you in a
fellas.
couple minutes, Eddie.
See you soon. All right, that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.